Ang dami, ang dami. Ang dami ko na napapanood na reels na about starting, and also yung snail, kahit mabagal siya, pumupunta siya doon. O nakakapunta siya sa gusto niyang puntahan, kahit mabagal siya. Kahit sa cooking, mabagal yung pag mabagal yung pagluto mo or niluluto mo yung isang pagkain, or let's say yung karne pinapalambot mo, mas masarap kainin yung karne na niluto sa low heat, which is yung tinatawag na slow cooking, compared sa karne na minadali at yung sobrang init, agad yung temperature, kumbaga high temperature ka agad sa unang-una, lalo na pag gusto mong i-extract yung natural oils ng karne. Also in relationships, yung tinatawag na slow burn theory, na the more na mas maging meaningful or ma-appreciate yung relationship kapag hindi minamadalit na yung crush na feeling is the same as yung true feelings ng pag-ibig, na yung hayaan mo lang. Let's say, kalba, nakikita mo everyday yung classmate mo. So, let's say, yung kakilala mo. Then, nag-uusap kayo, casually. Then, as every day goes by, na-develop yung fondness mo sa tao na yun. Na na-appreciate mo beyond yung looks niya and yung, of course, personality. And then yung attitude niya, hindi mo mapasabi ka lang na I love whatever is wrong with you. Maybe ganun din ako in achieving goal in life, na doesn't mean, or it doesn't have to be fast always. Kasi may sabi sa Proverbs na haste makes waste. So, if you want to start something, or if may goal ka in life, you have to start even though hindi mo alam. You just dive in. Katulad nitong video na ito. I just dive in. Kanina naglalaro ako ng phone. Nag-scroll. And then I realized na I have to stop. I have to start. Kahit pa-pause yung pananalita ko right now. And it feels like it doesn't feel to take this video. Kasi kung hindi ka magsimula, you will not go anywhere. You can't go anywhere. The important thing is that if you have a goal, move a little. Yun na importante, may motion ba? May motion ka. Kesa yung you have this motivation all around you, and after that you'll stop again and you'll wait for the feeling. Totoo yun eh, yung mga nababanood ko. You have to start. Meron pa ako nabasa harsh kanina eh. You really have to lie to yourself sometimes. I just wonder, anong dapat mong sabihin na lie? Sabihin mo sa sarili mo. Is it a mindset na you have to imagine yourself na, uy, na-reach mo na ito ganitong level. Wala lang. It feels like it's an awakening for me. And also, marami akong naririnig pa ng mga lines like, no one's coming to save you. I mean, even if the circumstance aligns sa mga gusto mo. But still, ikaw pa rin ang in charge kung gusto mong mag-upgrade sa buhay nito. If you want to move from one class to another class, gusto mo i-upgrade yung buhay mo, it is in your hands. Meron pa to sabi dun, your past is just in your hand and your future is in your hands. Well, that's true. Tama naman. Wala namang mag-save sa'yo eh. You can cry all day and it's fine. But be sure na you will not be caught up by your pagiging insane mo ba. So last night, I have this conversation with ChatGPT. And then I was overwhelmed sa pinag-usapan natin about anong sitwasyon ng Pilipinas in every century. Tinanong ko noong una yung smartphone, kailan siya ginawa, noong 1970s, na para kang nagdadala ng briefcase. And then, nagsimula ako magtanong, ano ang Pilipinas noong 1800, and also kailan si Jose Rizal pinanganak. Then, tinanong ko, hanggang umabot kami sa year 500s. And still ang sagot ni Chat is, nasa early development pa ang Philippines. And then fast forward 1200, still puro barangay pala at that time at wala pang government. Then late 800s na dumating yung idea na pagkakaroon ng government. And so I was thinking na every century, as for me, parang na-motivate. Hindi, na-overwhelm ako una kasi parang, okay, yung existence ko, makakalimutan na rin siya in the next years to come. I mean, in the next century, in the next 100 years. Me, myself, itong tinitirahan kong bahay, itong video na ito, will be forgotten in the next 100 years. And so I was just thinking, sabi ko, parang walang kwenta yung buhay ko. Kasi, in the next 100 years, makakalimutan na rin ako. Hindi ko na, wala na makakaalala sa akin. And then, naisip ko tuloy yung, wala kasi sa isip ko yung about this family thing. Because it's a trend, knowing sa age na ito, usually, may mga pamilya na and may mga anak. And I was thinking na yung mga, kung wala akong lineage, kung wala akong magiging descendant, which means to say that magsastop yung lahi sa akin, and yung kung ano man ang tinatamasa ko right now, let's say tinitirhan ko yung ano bang mga possible na ipapamana sa akin o matatanggap ko in the future. Magsa-stop na lang siya sa lahi ko. And then, iba ang makikinabang. And let's say, yung relatives ko for sure. Tapos parang napaisip ako na, parang na-overwhelm ako sa part na yun. Okay, mag-stop na yung lahi ko. And then, in the next 100 years, makakalimutan na yung lineage namin. Yung story namin, wala namang makakaalam masyado. A few people lang. Worst is like a dust in the wind na makalimutan na. Because hindi naman kami ganun ka-relevant. I mean, gatuldok lang kami. Ang bawat tao is gatuldok lang sa mundong ito. And Earth is still Earth after 100 years. Philippines is still buo. Buhay pa rin ang mga halaman. Marami pa rin mag-take over sa government. Marami mag-take over sa lugar na ito. In the next 100 years to come, it's impossible to predict what will happen. Tapos sabi ako kay Chat, parang nagkaroon ako ng existential crisis because of this. Parang, sino lang ba ako? Makakalimutan din ako in the next 100 years to come. It would be so random if matatag pa yung buhay ko in the next life. And also yung mga yumao, like yung may lolo and lola. Hindi naman din nila pinaproblema na yung next life. Kung sino mo yung nakikinabang sa kanilang mga naipundar noong kanilang nabubuhay pa sila. Then after a few minutes, nung napag-isip-isip ko, nandito ako na-motivate na if I will not be relevant in the next 100 years, and I am just a small, no, not small, just a tiny fragment kapag nag-upload ako in any social media, I think that's a motivation na I am free to do whatever I want. At the end of the day, a small fraction of people lang naman ay makakaalam din ng story ko or this video na makakanood nito. Hindi ko nga alam kung nare-record mo ba tong video na ito right now. But I think it's a great motivation for me to do anything, just like taking this video, being a content creator. But of course, if you will focus much sa kung ano mo bilang content creator, mahihirapan ka mag-contribute in the community itself. So it's more of like, how would I contribute to the big society? Let's say the big content world. And so I'm just, in this video, gusto ko lang sabihin na it's really amazing when you start, even if hindi mo alam ano yung gagawin mo. I mean, just making the first step, just like taking the video, posting it. Makes a lot of sense. And this is my first video ngayong 2025 ng August. Before mag-September, this will be a testament to me na buhay ako this 2025 at naka-survive ako. And I hope na in the next videos to come, magkikita pa tayo muli. I hope you could subscribe to my channel. And hopefully I could share more, a fragment of my life, not my personal life, because every personal life is personal. So I will just share kung ano yung mga thoughts and mostly pinag-uusapan namin ni ChatGPT, because ChatGPT is really a revolutionary since nag-start siya and nung nag-boom siya this year. For me lang. Revolutionary siya, it's because it's a collective wisdom ng mga tao. Kinonsay siya in different words para matulungan pa yung tao na magkaroon ng knowledge. For me, it's a great breakthrough para sa human kasi mabilis siya makakapagbigay siya ng knowledge, fast knowledge. Kahit anong tanong mo, magsalita ka lang, kakausapin niya parang tao. Mag-share ka sa kanya. ChatGPT can give you psychologist level na advice kapag nag-share ka sa kanya ng trauma mo, let's say childhood trauma. Well, this is not promotional video for ChatGPT, but tinry ko kasi si Gemini kasi libre lang din makipag-usap. Pero nung nag-switch ako kay ChatGPT as my review kay chat, talagang conversational siya and hindi lang siya sa voice, okay siya. Pagka sa chat din, okay rin siya. Talagang ilalahad niya lahat ba. And I can say na it really depends sa pag-prompt mo din kung ano yung magiging output niya. I think it's a great thing because it helped me, yung AI, which is the ChatGPT, to learn and upload my first video. Although, this is me, hindi ako AI. Hindi ko pa ginagagawa. Parang hindi pa ako confident to do that. Although some other content creators, they are making an AI ng kanilang sarili. But maybe in the future. Hindi ko alam. Pero as for now, this is still me, a human. And yung mga knowledge ko right now is from na na-collect ko sa ChatGPT, Google, Gemini, and then I verify this also sa internet. And may mga na-test din, just like in cooking, tinry ko yung kanyang mga instructions out there how to cook fish, to extract natural oils, and I was just amazed na even in details like anong gagamitin mong wattage sa induction, lumalabas talaga. Okay, so hindi ko alam kahit ano yung pinagsasabi ko dito. So this is my first video and I hope magkita pa tayo in the next video. And peace out.